Hi, my name is Janet Malpe, and I am your instructor for the Career Exploration and Life Planning class. Today we'll be looking at the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. It is also known as the MBTI. I really like the Myers-Briggs because it really helps people to look at what is it that their preferences are. Some people are introverts, some people are extroverts, and I think that has a great impact on the type of work that you like to do and are successful at. So the MBTI is founded upon the work and theory of Carl Jung. He worked in the late 1800s with Sigmund Freud, came to a speaking engagement to the United States with him, and during that travel, they got into a discussion about how they view human personality. And Freud really wanted to work with people that were abnormal. He felt that there was a lot of need in that area, and he was very interested in abnormal psychology. But Jung felt that that emphasis was displaced, and so he felt that he wanted to look at what was normal or what was right about a person. So what happened between these two gentlemen was that their disagreement was so great that when they returned to Europe from their speaking engagement, they never talked to each other and they never saw each other again for the rest of their lives. And Carl Jung sat down and wrote a book called Psychological Types. It was published in the United States in 1923, and it was read by these two women right here, Catherine Briggs and Isabel Myers. Catherine Briggs and Isabel Myers are a mother-daughter team, and they were writers. Catherine Briggs wanted to write a mystery novel and was very interested in personality type. But when she read Carl Jung's book, Psychological Type, she abandoned her own research and began studying the work of Carl Jung. And then Isabel Myers became very interested in it as well, and she was tutored to become a statistician. And both these ladies, Catherine Briggs and Isabel Myers, developed the questions that you answered on the MBTI. And today, it is one of the most widely used personality preferences in the world. So right around the time that Catherine Briggs and Isabel Myers became interested in the work of Carl Jung, World War II broke out, and many men in the United States went off to war. And that meant that women who were used to working inside the home now needed to look for work outside of the home to fill the shoes of the men who are now in Europe. So Catherine Briggs and Isabel Myers thought, wouldn't it be neat if we could develop a questionnaire that would help people to understand Carl Jung's theory on personality type? So the questions that you answered on the MBTI are the result of the work that Catherine Briggs and Isabel Myers did over many years of work. They kept refining and refining those questions that you answered. So it was Catherine Briggs and Isabel Myers' great hope that you would come to better understand Carl Jung's psychological types, and that as a result of answering those questions, you would have a better understanding of your own personality preferences. They also theorized about whether or not certain personality types would gravitate towards certain occupations. We're going to talk more about that in the next tutorials, but it was their great hope that this would help those women that were trying to find work for the first time, to find work that was satisfying to them and would match their personality types. And I hope this is helpful and useful to you as you explore your own career possibilities.